Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Furman Joust podcast brought to you by Arden's Burger Grill here in Central South Carolina. I am here at Arden's, and I tell you what, that you cannot beat the food here at Arden's Burger Grill. Make sure you see Paul and Donnie. They will treat you right. They will do good. Wednesday, of course, today is Wednesday. They've got the wing meal deal, which is $10.99. That gets you your tea, it gets you your fries, and gets you 10 wings. You cannot beat that deal. Also, they had the all beef hot dogs, two for $3.89. Make sure you come down, see them. They got the Paladin burger, they got the Carolina caviar burger, all the great food that you could want, and the best service right here at Arden's Burger Grill in Central South Carolina. Of course, you see all the Furman in the background. They have Furman and Clemson all over here, and some Wake Forest. They have done a lot for us, and we appreciate everything Donnie and Angie do for us here at Arden's Burger Grill, and also Beef and Rib in Westminster, South Carolina. So, once again, Arden's Burger Grill, Central South Carolina, right here where the Walmart is. Well, let's get into some Furman news and notes. The first thing we want to talk about is softball. That's right, softball has come out with their fall schedule. There's 4 games this year, and the 4 games that they're going to be having, give me a second, it's like everything wants to change here. They'll be playing Anderson University on October 15th at 6 p.m. That will be at Pepsi Stadium at Furman. Of course, all these games are free at Pepsi Stadium. I'm not sure about the next game. The next game is at South Carolina, October 17th, and that is at 6 p.m. That's at Carolina Softball Stadium. That is at the University of South Carolina, and that's going to be a great game to go to. Southern Wesleyan, the next 2 games will be at home at Pepsi Stadium. Southern Wesleyan will be coming on October 24th at 6 p.m., and then they finish out fall ball on November 9th against USC Sumter, and that's a Sunday at 11 a.m. at Pepsi Stadium. So make sure you go out and support Furman softball. That's right, Furman softball. We want to make sure you go out and support them. Next thing we want to talk about is the Furman Paladins volleyball team. They have been very well and very good this year. The team right now is 9-3, 0-0 in SoCon, so they start their SoCon play out. And their first game up is going to be traveling to Greensboro, and that'll be tomorrow night at 6 p.m. The volleyball team will be at UNC Greensboro. Make sure you go up and give them a big old cheer and support them. If not, you can follow it online at FurmanPaladins.com. They have a game trender thing there. You click on the link and you can see all the stats and everything. Great way to support Furman volleyball. And then, of course, they come back on Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. taking on Sanford. So 2 SoCon games back to back to start this week up. And then they come, and then next thing you know, they're going to be taking on, they'll be going on the road, and we'll have some more games coming back. But Furman right now, their volleyball team is playing very well, and we look forward to covering them. I'll be on hand this coming Saturday, maybe. Just really depends on what's going on. Furman football, of course, will be at Sanford this weekend. That game going to be one that everybody's going to want to go to. Sanford has really had a great letdown this year. It's been kind of weird to watch Sanford football. They was pegged to be pretty good. Now they have had a lot of transfers. A lot of people have transferred in and out. Over 50 players transferred out, and then over 50 players transferred in. So it's kind of weird to see Sanford go through all this, and they are not playing like a well cohesive team. They have their moments, but not the moments that you would think Sanford would have. Of course, Trey Hidden, our Furman quarterback, had a great game against Campbell. Look for him to have a big game this week. I think he's going to throw for over 280 yards, maybe 3 touchdowns. That's what I'm hoping for. Trey is a great quarterback. He's been great for Furman. The running backs have been doing pretty decent. And then we also want to talk about the defense. The defense needs to step up this weekend and really give a good performance against a Sanford team that has not been that great. So they've been averaging over 40 points given up against them, and Furman, I think, has a chance to really have a great production day against Sanford and go 1-0 in the SoCon, which is what their goal is, to win the SoCon. And everything's up against them. So it's going to be a great weekend for Furman. I think I really look for them to give Samford everything they can handle, and they will come out victorious. I'm looking at probably a 34-17 ball game, Furman over Samford. Next thing we want to talk about is, of course, this week there were some awards given out to certain Furman players. Furman Golf we had the Women's Golfer of the Week, and that was Rye was chosen as the SoCon Women's Golfer of the Week. Also, we had the Hovert, the goalkeeper for Furman Men's Soccer, was the Defensive Player of the Week, and Roller garners the SoCon Offensive Player of the Week for Women's Soccer. So a lot of great things. There was also some Furman Sports Medicine staff additions this week. So Furman is really getting into full season. Of course, men's basketball started practice on Monday. So them and the women's have been getting the ball rolling, and look forward to basketball season. October 1st, of course, is SoCon Media Day for basketball. We'll be there covering that. Me and Smokey will be here. His name's Jared Jackson, but we call him Smokey. He'll be there with me on SoCon Media Day. We'll also be covering Wake Forest at ACC Media Day. So a lot of great things going on. Furman golf, Furman soccer, Furman football, and volleyball all in full force. And then, of course, get ready for wintertime sports, which is basketball, men's and women's basketball. And then, of course, then we finished it up with lacrosse and also softball. So some great things are going, and tennis. Oh, I almost forgot about the tennis. Tennis team has been doing very well also in the fall season, getting ready for spring. So make sure you get out, support these Furman athletes, and let them know how much you appreciate them. We also will be having our TGFF game day each and every week. We'll do a thing on the SoCon, and we also highlight Furman. So make sure you tune in to us. We appreciate you here at Furman Joust podcast, and we're looking forward to a great year of Furman sports. And we also want to appreciate, like we said, Ardensburg Grill in Central South Carolina, Beef and Rib in Westminster, South Carolina, Pepsi Cola, Sitting Pretty Dog Grooming is one of our big ones, Clemson Wine Bar, and also we want to thank Upstate Physical Therapy and all of our sponsors that have been with us from the start, and ones that will be coming on. Hopefully we'll be having a new sponsor coming on pretty soon. Boat Night Automotive will be hopefully joining us next week, and we'll be doing some things out there. So anyway, thank you to everybody that supports Furman Joust podcast. Thank you to everybody that supports GreenvilleSportsMedia.com. Make sure you go there, follow all of our news stories. Got reporters all over the South and fixing to be the West. We are really going fast. So anyway, thank you for joining us, and goodbye.